Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be doing a short mindfulness practice. We're going to be coming, excuse me, my words are getting in a tangle. We are going to be coming and just noticing the breath and watching the breath and coming to count the breath. Okay? So it's a really simple practice, and again, it's something that you can do wherever you are, because as I always say, you never forget your breath. You always have your breath with you. So it's really important to find a spot where you can sit, where you're comfortable. And so that might not be sitting on the floor, that might be on a chair, or with something behind your back, so that you can sit on the floor, but you can stay upright. And to stay upright, you might need a little bit of support behind your back, and that's fine. What's not so ideal is to be sitting on a really soft sofa or something where you're going to feel more this encouragement to slump, to find your sort of slumped spine. So we do want to be sitting somewhere either on a chair where we have this sense of length in the upper body, but we want the legs to be comfortable so that we can not get distracted by discomfort in the body. Okay, so we're just going to come first to watch our breath and just to notice the inhale and the exhale. So just coming to breathe in and out. Just going to notice the sensations as the breath enters your nostrils and down into your lungs. And notice the sensations as the air leaves. Noticing where you feel the breath in your body. What we try and do with our counting breath is we count a breath in, 1, and we count the breath out as 1. So a breath in and a breath out is 1 breath. Then we come to the next breath. Breath in for 2 and out for 2. Now what we can try to do with our breath counting, as we can try to get to a particular number, we might say, I'm going to try and count 10 breaths, and whilst I count those 10 breaths, I'm going to really try and be present just to the breath moving in and out of the body. And as soon as we might notice that our attention has been pulled by something else, that we might suddenly be breathing and realise that we're thinking about that movie that we watched, or something that happened earlier in the day, or something we're going to do later. It's very normal for our mind to wander off, and as soon as you realise that your mind has wandered off, then we come back to start at the beginning, so starting at 1, and we see if we can get to our 10 breaths, or if 10 breaths is really easy, come to see if you can get to your 20 breaths. So let's just come to do that together. So your breath is going to be, I'm not going to count our breaths, obviously, because, well, your breath might be a different length, or maybe I'll count some breaths for the first round, and then we'll sort of try doing it together. So doing it separately, I mean, so you can kind of count your own breaths and be in your own space, because obviously I will be a bit distracting counting. But let's just breathe in for 1, breathing out for 1, breathing in for 2, breathing out for 2, breathing in for 3, breathing out for 3, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4, breathing in for 5, breathing out for 5, breathing in for 6, breathing out for 6, breathing in for 7, breathing out for 7, breathing in for 8, breathing out for 8, breathing in for 9, breathing out for 9, breathing in for 10, breathing out for 10. Are you still with me? Were you able to keep your attention on your breath that whole count? If so, that's really great, and if not, that's really great as well. So, it's very normal for our mind to wander. So again, when we come and do these sort of practices, it's the other part of the practice that is just as important as the breathing is the practice of self-compassion. So if we kind of find it really challenging, we don't want to start being like, oh, I'm just so rubbish at this, or I can't do this, or why can't I do this? Just want to acknowledge that our minds are feeling really busy today, and it's really difficult. And it's okay for things to be really difficult and challenging. That doesn't make us bad at it or not good at it. We just acknowledge that we find something really challenging, and that's not something that's negative. It's just how it is. Okay, so that's another really important part of a practice like this, is a practice of being compassionate to yourself, being kind to yourself. So let's come and try that. We're going to just come and do it in our own heads. So I'm not going to count, so it might be a little bit harder to keep your attention, or easier, okay, because I might have been counting at the wrong speed for you. Okay, so let's just come and do this on our own. So I'm going to come and close my eyes. You might want to close your eyes and see if you can come to your 10 breaths without your mind wandering or with your mind wandering. Just notice what happens. My mind definitely wandered a bit. Maybe you're still breathing. Maybe you finished before me. So anyhow, come to explore this by yourself. So, have a little play with this. Come to notice, how can I come to calm myself? If I practice for a little bit, is it hard at first? Does it get easier if I sort of keep practicing? Am I able to keep my attention, my awareness focused on my breath? How do I feel after coming and doing some breath awareness? Does it calm me down? Just coming to have a little play and a little explore with this technique. Okay, lovely to practice with you. I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully I will see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.